Hello, welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Tour. We're talking watches once again, and we are back with a bang. I am back having bought probably one of the hottest, most anticipated, and one of the coolest releases of 2020, in fact 2021, that Rolex have done. So we are here with the watch in question. We've got some other watches around here, and we've got a little toy car here, and this watch on my wrist, which will be covered in the next video. So if you're interested in what's on my wrist here and what this is all about, then stay tuned for the next video. And we've also got something in this box here, which we'll be covering in another video. However, we are here to talk Rolex. So today, here we go then. We have got the Oyster Perpetual green dial 36mm. Now, this watch is a purchase with a difference. This, as I said, is probably one of the hottest releases of 2020 and 2021 if you kind of put aside your overhyped Daytonas and whatnot. This was pretty much an all-new model line for Rolex. Yes, they've made Oyster Perpetuals before, but no, they haven't done funky dials on their kind of 36mm and indeed 41mm, that's all new, since the stellar dials of the 70s and the 80s. So this green dial here, I think personally is the nicest color combo. You can option this particular watch in a 36mm dial, as this one is here, or you can option it in a 41mm dial. My choice, the 36mm. Now this, as I say, is a purchase with a difference. You can actually win this very watch that I'm holding right here, my 36mm Oyster Perpetual green dial with Grail Watch Club. That is now available to win on site. We've already given away a no-date ceramic discontinued 40mm Submariner. That went to Alex Collison. It was live on Instagram, drawn live on Instagram on my page not so long ago. So that competition is now available to enter and win that. All tickets support the Roy Castle Lung Cancer Charity, and once all tickets are gone, they're gone. There are limited, fixed, transparent amount of tickets available, meaning the odds are absolutely brilliant. The odds far outstrip anything else out there. So there's a fixed number of tickets. All tickets are transparent. For every ticket that goes, you will see the ticket counter going down on the site. If you click the link below, you'll see all about that. But it means A, it's fully transparent, and B, the odds are incredible. So make sure you go and get involved. Once they're gone, they are gone. The winner will be drawn live on Instagram as well, on my main feed. The last straw is on my feed right now, where Alex Collison won the Submariner no date. So that will be drawn probably on a Friday evening, and the winner will be announced live. So if you're watching that and you've won the watch, a very cool experience, and handing over that Submariner last time around was actually wicked. Going into that now before tickets go, and that will be handed over to someone. A really cool piece, and actually I don't really want to hand it over. I'm quite aggrieved to the fact that I agreed to do that. But yeah, really, really nice piece. Let's put it on my wrist anyway. Laurent, you can go out there, mate. Actually, I'm not going to put that one on, but luckily, here's one I made earlier. So we've got a 36mm date just here as well. Let's put them together just for a second. Quite cool to have these together. I do think the 36mm are a lot nicer than the 41s. I just don't understand where the 41 thing came from. I think they're a bit too big, and I think it was to satisfy their kind of slightly, how can I say this without upsetting people? They're slightly newer audience to Rolex maybe, for the old 41s. But anyway, I think the 36 is the classic size. Obviously the stellar dial, date just with the bright colored dials, they were 36mm. And I think the whole vibe, it just suits it a lot better. Blurmin' heck, you got a very skinny wrist here, James. I thought mine were bad. So then you can actually option this watch with a black dial, a yellow dial. I really like the yellow one as well, actually. A baby blue dial, and this kind of horrible orangey reddy dial, which I don't know why you would get, although it does actually look quite cool. I don't think it's for me. And obviously the green dial here as well. Green being synonymous with Rolex, and you know, the Hulk and the 50th anniversary Submariners. I think green is the vibe. Again, I might be biased because I've got a green stellar dial from the 70s, but this particular piece, I think in the green is the one to have. I think the green or the yellow. Would you not agree? They're more Rolex colours, aren't they?
Turquoise is nice, Tiffany bar. Pink as well, remember?
Pink as well.
I like green.
I'd go green. I don't want to insult anyone that's got the other colours, but I think green or yellow is the vibe there. The Tiffany thing's nice, but it's not Tiffany, is it? It's got nothing to do with Tiffany, so that kind of, it's a very tenuous link, and I just don't Not a bit of me, that. Anyway, so the Oyster Perpetual movement actually came around in 1931, I believe. Rolex patented its first self-winding perpetual movement. After that, you've got the Datejust, you've got the day dates, the Submariners, the GMTs, everything started flooding through after that. Rolex pretty much started with its perpetual movement in 1931, and this is pretty much just the latest iteration of that. It's got no date, obviously, on it. It's literally just the time, which is quite nice, particularly if you've got a collection of watches and you wear different things different days. You don't need to put it on and fiddle around with the date. You literally just chuck it on, set the time, and off you go. As with all Rolexes, it's 904 steel, meaning that you scratch it, you can polish it up nice and easily. It's a very, very well polishable material. It's got a kind of clever, easy link clasp thingy, I believe, on it, meaning that you can extend or shorten it, the bracelet, kind of on the fly. It's particularly useful if you go to the gym, your wrists expand, or you go to a hot country, or whatever, or some idiot just wants to try it on in a video. You can pop the clasp and make it a bit better. The clasp on it is slightly different to that on the Submariners. You've literally just got this bit at the end where you ping up. So this is slightly less secure. Someone could probably have this off your wrist slightly easier than a Submariner. 100-meter water resistant screw-in crown. Yeah, really, really nice piece anyway. And well, I'm giving this one away, so I'm gonna have to buy another one now, but this one will be given away, as I said, but I think long-term value for these should be good news. They should hold pretty solid. And there is a rumor swirling that Rolex are going to bin these off, much like they did with the Stellar dial back in the 70s and 80s. They kind of sacked them off after not too long. I think they may well bin these funky dials off. So if you do want one, get in the mix. And if you don't win one, I'd go and buy one. Waiting list on these is probably 1 to 2 years now, would you say? So they are definitely hot property and a watch to kind of look out for, and just something a bit different. Whereas everyone's got a GMT, Submariner, I think this is just something a little bit nicer, understated, but also with a nice kind of colourful punch. A really nice summer piece, really, really comfortable, and the quality, obviously, as you'd expect with Rolex, is absolutely unbelievable. The finishing's amazing, and it's just sturdy. This thing will go for decades and decades without breaking. Brilliant. So then nerdy stuff then. This has actually got a new movement in it as well. It's got the 3230 movement in it, I believe, with a parachrome hairspring. Some new thing in it anyway. Effectively, you've got a 3-day power reserve. It's the new movement that features in a lot of the new Rolexes right now. So you definitely are getting your money's worth behind the scenes inside the watch. Rolex still aren't doing see-through case backs. God knows why, but the movement in there is absolutely incredible. Retail on this watch then is about 4.5 grand retail, and resale is about double that. These are comfortably 8 to 9 grand on the open market, which is bonkers. They've doubled in value instantly after people buying them. And there was a kind of a little bit of a lull period when they came out. People didn't know what these were going to do resale, but obviously being a steel kind of unisex Rolex, they went through the roof, as with everything. So extremely difficult to get, worth double retail. And as I said before, we are giving one of these away. I'm kind of getting a little bit kind of gutted about handing these things over, James. Can we stop doing this?
Yeah.
It's quite sad. Or can we get something next time that I don't actually love?
Get something you don't like. What don't you like?
Most things.
Hublot?
Most people. Hublot. Who wants a Hublot? Nobody. Unless you want to pay me, in which case I'll say they're good. No, we're not doing. The thing is with Grail Watch Club, we want to do collectible, kind of hard to get pieces, like the cool stuff basically. I actually wouldn't want to give away something that I didn't like.
Yeah, that's what makes it hard, because it wants to be stuff that we like. We're only going to do what we like.
Yeah. So
We're going to have to deal with it.
We'll give away this one. This is actually James's, so we'll give this one. We'll throw it in as a booby prize. You get both of them. No, we won't. How long have you had this?
A couple of months.
It's nice. It is really nice. I mean, this is just a Datejust black dial, no?
Yeah.
Even these are impossible to get now.
Everything. Rolex is, yeah, you can't get them.
Oh, it's bonkers. Even the fluted bezel makes it seem so much bigger. Do you know what I really like? I like the palm dial of these.
The green.
Yeah, the Datejust with the palm dial and these. Maybe we give one of those away next time.
Yeah.
Anthony loves them. She she doesn't care about watches, but she absolutely loves that. So I think she might try and wrestle it off us, but sort of. Anyway, I think that's that then. I think that's that. That is the Oyster Perpetual 36mm from Rolex. I think that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe, blah, blah, blah. And as I say, if you want to win that, The link is in the pinned comment and also in the description as well. And if that has already gone ticket-wise, by the time this video goes out, there will be something to replace it, which I won't have mentioned in this video because I can't see into the future and I'm not that organized. So go and hit the link below anyway, see if it's sold out by now. And good luck. And hopefully I'll be seeing one of you very, very soon with this exact watch. See you guys.